The witch was afraid of witches. Chapter 1. The Witch Sisters. Wendy was the youngest witch in her family. She had the weakest witch power, and she was afraid of witches, older, bossy, mean witches like her two sisters. Her older sister Polly knew everything. She knew where to get the best sassafras wood for broomsticks and the best fox toes for witches' brew, and she knew the best books for witches' spells too. One day, Polly was going to the sassafras grove. "Take me with you," Wendy begged. Polly said, "You're too young. You don't even have the right kind of wood in your broomstick. You don't know anything, and you'll never learn." Wendy's middle sister, Walk, knew how to do everything best. She flew the fastest of any witch in the valley and cackled the loudest. She cackled, "Hey, hey, hey, I'll get you." And she really got you. And she used her most frightening voice to make her spells work the best. "Teach me how to say spells in that frightening voice," Wendy begged. But Wolf said, "Your voice is too weak. You don't even know how to cackle." Wendy didn't even try to learn spells. They wouldn't work because she didn't have a frightening voice. At night, Wendy's sisters had parties. Wendy sat at the top of the stairs, listening to the cackles of witchy laughter. She wished she could join in. Sometimes Polly saw her and shouted, "Spying again! Off with you! It's past your bedtime!" And Wendy crept into her cold bed, hugging her broomstick. She was afraid of the dark, afraid of witches. Sometimes she tried to make up a spell to put on her sisters, but she needed them to tell her the right words. "At least I have you," Wendy said to her broomstick. "You give me a little witch power." Then the day before Halloween, Wendy lost her broomstick. Neither of her sisters would give her another. "Serves you right," they said. Wendy felt lost without it. Now she had no witch power at all. Chapter 2. A Ghost on the Doorstep. On Halloween night, Wendy's sisters said, "We are going to the city where there are more people to scare." "Take me with you," Wendy said. "Please." "How can you come with us when you don't have a broomstick?" Polly asked. "Can't I ride with you?" asked Wendy. "No, you will make the broomstick too heavy. Stay here and don't let any trick-or-treaters in. They eat our candy and squirt shaving cream on the rock." Wendy wasn't afraid of trick-or-treaters. She was much more afraid of witches. "Turn off the light, lock the door, and put out the fire," Polly said. "It will look like nobody is home." Wendy did as Polly said. She sat in the dark, shivering. She wished she had her broomstick for company. There was a knock on the door. "Trick or treat!" shouted a voice. Wendy called, "There's nobody home." "You're home," said the ghost on the doorstep. "Well, I'm nobody," Wendy said. "Is that what you're for Halloween?" asked the ghost. "Are you nobody?" "Yes," Wendy said, "but I'm dressed as a witch." "Why don't you come trick-or-treating with me?" asked the ghost. "I'm Roger, and my best friend Billy went trick-or-treating with his other best friend. Let's follow them and scare them." That sounds good to me," Wendy said. "Though I'm not very good at scaring people. Mostly, I'm scared of witches." "You're catch on," said Roger. "You just go woo, woo, woo." "That's how ghosts go," Wendy said. "Witches cackle like this. Hey, 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 I'll get you." "Very good," said Roger. "You sound like a real witch." "Do I?" Wendy asked. "I never thought I could cackle before, but I can't be a real witch without a broomstick. I lost mine. If that's all you need, we have an old one at home. Come on, said Roger.